It's day 2 of the letter O. First thing we need to do today is add some thickness to our letter. I personally don't just do downstrokes on one side when I'm building a letter, because when I'm thinking of where I'm going to put width for the downstrokes, if you just do it on one side, sometimes your letter will end up being lopsided. Instead, I look for balance and also for maintaining space in the center of a letter. That's really where it's important. So looking at the O here, the shape of the O is pretty good, but this is where you can adjust it. If your O is a little bit skinny, so maybe it's like this here, you're going to want to put all of your downstroke on the outside to fatten it up. Whereas if it's too far apart, you're going to want to put more of your downstroke on the inside just to bring it back into shape. So that's why it can be nice to draw your guideline for your O and then go in and build it up with areas of thickness on those downstrokes. Because mine was relatively balanced, I'm going to put downstroke on both sides and just work on creating a nice oval shape in the center and then also a nice rounded shape on the outside. So that might mean actually, I think I'm going to do a little bit more on the outsides than the inside for both sides. I want it to be nice and fat. Once you've sketched out your letter, then you can go in and erase those guidelines in the center and assess your overall letter. You're going to want to check that it's even on both sides, and then we'll go in and continue working with our speed lines. So these speed lines are like the O is being blown or running really fast. So you want to take it and have them tapering out slightly. So go through and trace over all of your speed lines, and you want to make sure that they aren't all the same length. So these two are very similar, but we can adjust that with what we're going to be adding next day. So don't worry about that too much. Now these ones have gotten quite short, so you can always extend your speed lines, and we're only tracing the actual line itself, not anything else in the O right now. Because what we're going to do now is we have to account for the ink or the paint that's been pulled this way. Take this speed line and you're going to continue it into the O and then loop it out. So you're actually creating almost a cutout where it's being pulled to the side. So take your bottom speed line, continue it into the O, and then give it a cutout. Continue the bottom of your speed line into the O and give it a cutout. This creates a pulled look through your O. So again on this side, the bottom of your speed line, continue it straight into the O, give it a cutout. This speed line, continue the bottom into the O, and you do want to consider how long the speed line is. So a longer speed line would have a longer cutout into the O, and then down, speed line, cut out into the O, and then down. Looking at my speed lines here, I feel like it's a little unbalanced because we've got some higher ones here, we've got some lower ones here, but there's nothing up here. If you come into something like that, you can just add another speed line where you think it will help to balance the overall look, and then drag it inside your O. And we're done for today. Next time we're going to color this in and add a few final details to really solidify the speed.